Hello and welcome. Right, I'm bringing you in with me. I have, oh, it scares me every single time. Must try and find where that's stored in the NVIDIA. It's Bjornholm by one of my favourite modders, RaulyCristi1, who has produced some of my absolute all-time favourite mods. Really up there with 82 Studios, the pair of them really, and Omatana. You cannot forget Omatana. Yeah, so I'm Bornham. I've actually gone because a lot of you viewers and subscribers prefer New Farmer Start, and I've got to be honest, I've adjusted quite a lot over the months now. Then we've taken it down. That's 0.5 while we chatted. It's going to be uneasy, but I'm not going to have easy. We have, let's have a look. We can see the blue already. That's what we start with. Now, I've never played the original of Bjorn. I don't think there was one hilly map that I did play, and I'm not sure if it is Bjornholm, but if I'm sure I'll soon recognise it if it is, and that is if it also resembles anything like the original. So let's go to this. We're going to normal. I don't want it to be easy. I don't want any of that on, and I don't want any of that buying stuff on either. We'll slow that down to slow because it really does very little. Put that down to normal, up to normal even. We don't want any of this. And everything else bar this, my standard settings, which I think are quite reasonable. They're not, yeah, I had them all at 25 at one point, and that really was, I found it too awful, as in like, right, always save the game as baseline. So then, normal economy, my standard 1 day months and precision farming. So we've seen what we got. We can see there's some tools, bits and bobs that we get. What have we actually got? Now then, so we have, yeah, if I usually do, I think anybody who watches my Let's Plays knows I very rarely play with the 3 meter seeders and that type of stuff, really. We'll probably have a bit of, I suppose I look at it this way. These are assets, and if we got an identical harvester of that in the sales and it was 40 grand, would I swap the top liner? Yes, I'd sell that in an instant, and I'd go for second-hand equipment, as I used to do in FS. No, I don't think that's its normal value. So that, I think that's less. So they might be slightly devalued. Cedar, that's about what you normally do. Really, it's not just the 3 meter thingy. I actually sort of proved this a few months back. Oh, two beautiful throats, 150, 115. Not worth full value, but to be honest, I wouldn't want to sell those anyway. I love fence. The Welga, it has got uses. I used to hate it with a passion, but now not so much. But I've got a preference for weights. I have. Also cultivator, we're going to not faff around though, and also cedar. We will swap these. So I am even going to keep the Welga. I am, but we're going to then look in sales to see, is there anything that is, ooh, now that, the Iaxary is a very good lorry. And I would be stupid to say no to that, really. We're going to just buy it as is. It's got a fantastic hitch at the back. We're going to change its colour, though. Yeah, the brother-in-law is an absolute whiz. At, yeah, always. I actually do like these silver. Beautiful. Yeah, that's what we're going to buy. 24,000. Yes, we are indeed. And are we going to buy the Sea Duck? Ooh. It is very good, but it is also quite expensive, and that's 61% off. And also you need, I mean, we've got a lorry, but you need a trailer. But also at this present moment, it is beautiful, I've got to be honest, and it's very powerful, very powerful. And I think it's just had an upgrade, which I've just done, and I've not, I think you can now keep the header section actually on, which I think is something I said before. So do we do that? So it's 50 odd grand more. Then we need to buy 75,000. I don't think we can afford it. Much as I really do. It is, I've used it on, but this is the beginning of a Let's Play, really. So we've sort of done a bit of swapping and changing. We do need, well, actually, we want to see first. What are we actually doing? As in, like, what is, looks to me like we've got 2 fields that are ready. And what are they? It looks very much like, to me, I think we probably have a nook. You do. Let's have a look. Oh, we've actually got it attached. Amazing. Yeah, I do actually really like the top one. And that looks like barley or wheat. It is barley, so this was the brown. Right, okay then. Well, let's set this going. We shall, and yeah, we need to do. No, we need to go into that and go activate, 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 and we then need to go 23, and we need to set a course. No time like the present. This is not something I normally do, actually. Not really. I really don't normally start working straight away, but why not? Oh, it's a bigger field than it looks. Okay. 6 meters now, then. This is going to be a bit of a challenge. Have we got a... Yeah, let's set this going. And... we're going to go grab our little trailer. One of our... I don't care which one. Either one will do nicely. Now, this is going to be a bit of a... Yeah, have we got a silo? Trailers to the left of us somewhere. This is the 115. That is, of course, very, very Nordic feel to the sheds, which is nice. Let's just see as well, have we got any storage, or do we need to be buying one of the reasonable ranges that you can get from certain manufacturers? Have we got, I think we've got a silo. I think we've got one. I do. We've got some bits and bobs as well. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got a buy point, I think, for fertilizer and stuff like that. We shall have to investigate. Right, smashing. So, here we've got straw swath. Beautiful sheds. Very, very like them. Right, let's have a look. What is this? Just water, I think. It looks like a water tank to me, and it says it's H2O, so it's definitely water. Is this our house? It's something. Yeah, and this, I think this is, yeah, it's shown the blue, so I would say it's ours. 2 million litres large grain silo. Let's have a look, let's have a look. Yeah, no, it is all of ours right up to something, a well. Ooh. Amazing, and it actually pours water as you get close to it. Including sound effects. Yeah, quite a few. Right, even a bit of a barn. And quite a bit of decorative, which I've got to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of. No, I like it to be either it works or it goes. Although it hasn't, it has. Which was it? Was it Ravenport, where I actually got rid of some buildings and said that, and then one of the viewers said, actually, you can do such and such. I think it was Chad, actually. He said, actually, you can do something with that. And I was like, oh, okay, my bad. But I think some of these are for decorative purposes only. Let's have a look. It's like almost April-y, so let's just see, is this something I'm allowed to do? This is only me just testing. To be honest, on its first day of release, I can't really imagine. No, they've got to have them, whether you want them or not. It is what it is. Right. So Farm Girl shouldn't, but they are funny about being a little bit close, even though that's in no way, shape or form blocking. Right. Okay, so one loop. It is a bigger field than it actually looks. It is. I think we're going to go into a time lapse, and we also have field 29. What is that? Let's have a look. Let's have a bit of a wander around the farm, and we're going to talk. This does vaguely. I think this is the map. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I know. I can prove this. There's a precipice where I used to bail and they used to roll down the hill, and it's quite severe if this is correct. Of course, RaulyCristi has severely changed this. I mean, absolutely. Yeah, it's almost, yeah, you go down the hill to the shop in the valley, if I'm right, and it's quite a severe road. Wow, 115 and 150 horsepower tractors for this monster. Whoa, that's going to be a challenge. It is. Oh, it looks like it's less severe. Looks like RaulyCristi has actually made this a little bit more tame than the original. Yeah, it is. This is... Oh, and our lorry, of course. No, this is... I have played Bjornholm. It's a map that I actually did like, but didn't go very far within FS19. Yeah, not for any reason. There's not going to be an addendum about like, well, yeah, I didn't like it. No, I did really like it. But I think no, FS22 wasn't on the. I think it was just when I was playing and I wasn't actually doing any. Yeah, content really. No. So this is going to cost us a little bit. I would say chevrons. Probably a dead giveaway. We're going to go for the door with the... Yes, we correctly... Fantastic. It's terribly... Now then, that is a point. We are going to do something a little bit... Here we are. Anybody who sort of watches any of the Let's Plays will realise I... Oh, wow. I often use the sails a lot. It's so that I don't have my preferences and I don't just do what I want to do, really. And this looks actually quite a likely candidate. But it's not. Okay, well. Right, okay, let's do this the proper way. Attractive zone markers on. Yeah, we figured that one out, but we didn't figure out what the actual shop is. Okay. So it moved. Or have I just, knowing me, gone right the way through? Ah, right. Yeah, I always hug the... Right, in that case... Got that new zoomy mod. I've got to get used to it. It's ever so easy to zoom a little bit. Might not be able to splash anything on this or make a plant grow. It might not let me. Yeah, no, it won't. Will it let me put something down? I doubt it, but I could have a go. It seems something small. I could put the sign down. Okay. Let's turn those off. And I think we can probably... Now that's not bad. Right, so then we are going to go for a... Yeah, because this is going to assist us an awful lot. A fantastic trailer. And I do really love to show this off because it is a beautiful trailer, really, for a lorry. That is almost unbelievable. Really. Such a reasonable manufacturer. By Nassif Modding, who's actually done quite a few mods that I really do like. Chassis colour. I'm going to go red. Keep it. I thought it was a chassis I was changing. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, actually, I think silver will suit this as well as matching the lorry. Yep. I mean, 6,500 for a 35 tonner. It's like just so fantastic. And let's take that up to the farm. So I didn't see any animal enclosures. Now I know there are. Right, let's take this up. Now I will upgrade it to the cheaty, and I know it says cheaty. I don't like the fact that it says cheaty, but I would have it chipped in real life. Yeah, I'd have another engine fitted. So I don't really think I'm doing anything terribly wrong. Well, it's to the right. Next indicates. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not changed anything. Maybe this is empty. Mind you, I suppose most of the time you'd be coming up to your farm empty. It'd be going down that it's full. That's what I'm hoping, but I think we definitely need to have a new engine fitted for these hills. As I'm coming up the hill, it looks a little less, what did I say about RaulyCristi made it a little more tame? I think this is the same as it was before, which does make sense. Right, smashing. So our food that is being harvested. We haven't got any kind of, yeah, like nothing for straw or anything like that at all. So, ooh. Wow. It looks like we came in the nick of time. It's a little bit hilly, this bit. It's not a flat headland. It's quite a... Right, let's take this back. So we've got lots and lots of bits and bobs to be able to buy from. Water tank. So I've got to be honest, RaulyCristi set quite a challenge, but we've got a little bit of grain and things like that, and we've also got a silo, so it's not all bad news. Trying to think, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? This is going to be a challenge, isn't it, really? I would imagine it's true, and it's going to suit the character of the map. I think one of the biggest things we're going to do straight away is stick a generator down. Because I find this a challenge, and it's going to take a chunk of our cash off as well, so it's not all... That seems a really good place there. Although, is it going to... We really could see if we've got a corner where it would go, like here, perhaps, or... Yeah, it's... Well, I don't know. I don't like wasting, because you never know. Yeah, we're not blocking anything if we go there in that corner. There's not a door there or anything like that, I don't think. And if there is, there's other doors, so let's have a look. Generators, and I'm going to go for my favourite. Actually, it's very much like the windmill on the picture, which is actually what gave me the idea. If I'm being honest, it is totally truthful. So that would probably get a fair bit of wind. Smashing. We're down to 75,126. We are going to need to get some straw. Where is our other tractor? Yeah, also, what are we going to do with said straw? Oh, actually, this might be the... And that might have been the 150. Someone in my area is having a fire. Smell the... Yeah, I can. Right, so then. Trying to think, in a situation like this, there's two things. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the point where my productions link, where I've got a business that does this, converts that to that, and that does this, and this does the other. So that is what I think we'll do, but we do obviously still need a means of grabbing the straw. off the field. Which that sort of gives me the idea for what we're actually going to go. And I think actually we're still better off to go for the lorry. And I think we'll probably pick up another trailer. That again is no stranger to any of my Let's Plays. Well, the thing is, you have your favourites in so much as it's often economical, but not just economical. I usually go for the TPS for many reasons. You can put vehicles on it, it's inexpensive, it's got foibles, it's not perfect, but then I know those foibles because I've used it so frequently. So it's not the easiest of trailers to work with, but I know how to work with it. Doesn't mean to say I don't make mistakes with it or anything like that, but really it's, yeah, something that I mainly know how to deal with. So, could have gone left there. Don't know if there are any collectibles. I'm not bothered if there aren't. No, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've never have been bothered about collectibles. What are all those red things? What are all of those red things that we can see around the map? Oh, they feel like going underneath cars. Yeah, like the roller map thing is. Really? We know where to. We'll go to the shop now. Because we left a sign that says digital sign. Very original, Mr. Smith. Right, okay, so then we're going to go for TPS. And we are going to go silver. I do like it, silver. Yeah, I seem to be having quite a... I've got to be honest, silver's one of my favourite colours. But yeah, I'll try not to just do silver. And we want a forage wagon. The most this is again another mod that I would frequently feature. It's not just because it's 3,400, although that is obviously something to do with it. I don't know, which one are we going to go? I don't know. You know, should we go for different colourfuls? And also you can only really change... Ooh. I don't think I've ever had the aluminium. Let's go aluminium matches the silver. So we're going to change the rims. I think if that is the case, we can have silver and red for a change. We will indeed buy that, yes. And well, we're going to need to do that first. The TPS can hang around for a little bit, and then we'll grab the sip. We could, of course, be very clever. It might work. I've never done that. Yeah, I'm not trying to fold it. I'm trying to just let go. Now, we should be able to get the Pioneer, but it doesn't always work that what attachment you see is actually the right one. Yeah, it looks... I mean, obviously we know we shouldn't be able to work with this. We've only got electric, so we've not got PTO. We should be able to grab it. Let's see, can we, without destroying it, stick that on there? Let's straighten up a little. Well, the patina's come in handy already. That's I was going to go into a time lapse, but to be honest, I'm not. Yeah, it's quite nice just to saunter around, getting the things that we need, and setting the scene for. So that was a little bit. I thought I was going to do that. Come on, we can do it. Let's just watch the ramps. Do you know something? Let's just take it. We'll come back another time. Oh, it's not really a proper way this way. Oh, no, you can. There's a way. Right, I am going to go into a time system because we're going to do the straw. We're going to grab the straw from the fields and we're going to place our first. We've got very little cash. So, yeah. Very little cash. And of course, as I always say, because sometimes people, yeah, it is weird. Obviously, there are some businesses that lend themselves to the things that you actually do and the things that you've actually got. So you've got to work with what you've got, which does mean no matter what you're sort of doing, you're limited in what you do. So this is quite a large mod, even though it's quite reasonable in price. This one may well have to go there. Yes, it may. Right, so then, I can't remember how far this is across. Yeah, we've got a few new mods that I'd like to try, but again, it's weird. That's another thing I think. We all get used to certain mods because you know them, and so therefore you sort of think, dare I try that one? Is that one going to work? It is true. This one I've used 2 or 3 times now, and I actually really quite like it. Here we go. Yeah, the grate is where we need to be. Stick that right back. Ooh, it's lifting up at the front a little bit. Yeah, to block the water off. I don't like the way that it's big at the front. Oh, it's actually fixed that. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Where it shows you a picture of it, but not actually. Right, let's drop that. I am now going to go into a time lapse. We're going to grab the straw. And we're going to start this going straight away. We are going to need... No, what we've got is good enough. Right, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that is that. Yeah, the water company in the area charges a little bit of so we've drilled a well with a tap coming out of it rather than this one. It's just weird, isn't it, really? It doesn't make a lot of sense that you've dug a well and then it costs you cash. All I especially could say, it's just, yeah, beautiful. It is nice looking. It is. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.